Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's good to see you all came back again. As always, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only, so let's be entertained. So today I was looking a little bit more into the options discussion that's been going around. I came across a post from somebody who got a response from TD Ameritrade. There it said the options are being delisted because RDBX technically never had enough shares in the float to be approved for options, meaning that all of these options were listed in error. This is causing the closing transaction only restriction everywhere, but not exactly due to the chicken soup for the soul buying RDBX as previously thought. So it ends with a little bit of good news there, because if they were initially thinking that the buyout was already taking place and that's why those were getting wiped out, then we'd be actually in a pretty dangerous spot. But we know that we have at least this week and probably next week before we even have to have any kind of concern about that merger actually taking place. So that was not the case. And then I thought, well, what are the requirements for being able to trade options? Just 5 simple requirements. The security must be properly registered, the company must have at least 7 million publicly held shares, and the underlying stock must have at least 2,000 shareholders. Trading volume must exceed or equal 2.4 million shares in the past 12 months, and the price of the security must be sufficiently high for a specific period of time. So again, to meet the requirements, it's very simple, and I couldn't readily tell why Redbox would not be meeting those requirements. So I think it's going to get a little bit more interesting as time goes on, because to me, it's not all adding up. Neither story, whether they didn't qualify for options or it wasn't due to chicken soup. So I think it's going to get just a little bit more deeper as time goes on. We'll see what happens, but I think it's going to be interesting, because we know that the shorts, they like to hide a lot of their activity into that options chain. With that going away, is that going to create some sort of momentum catalyst boost as we close out Friday, head into probably Wednesday of next week with T+2? We'll see what happens. I'm keeping my eyes open just to see how crazy things will get. I was looking at today, as I mentioned in a couple of my previous videos, if we didn't break out of that 1350 level, obviously it was coming back down into this channel. That's exactly what it did. Opened up, tried, hammered down, and just consolidated in this channel, and kind of fell all day long at a nice slow pace. But really overall, with the way the market did in general, I think Redbox held up impressively strong. So about the best we could expect from what everything else was doing in the market. Let's see if we can just continue to bounce off of this $11, use that as support. Again, if we drop into the box, I'm worried about the lower gap fill, but as long as we're using 11 as support, we can continue to travel upward. Tomorrow's Friday. We know that that's going to be a big day. Who knows how that's going to impact now that they wiped out the options chain, but we're just going to stay posted and see what happens. So thank you guys for watching the video. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment if you were able to exercise an option, or if you did anything with your options at all today, just so that we can stay up to date. And as always, stay golden, people, and may your accounts stay green.